All right, so let's start with our first lecture. I hope most of the people are already aware about what we are going to cover and why we are starting this batch, right? So let's start. Okay, let's start.
Sir,
Yes, tell me.
please make video HD, sir, because 360 pixel not doing well in recording, sir.
What is happening? What you said?
Sir, recording video, please record HD, sir.
No, still I'm not able to hear you. What you said?
सर वीडियो रिकॉर्डिंग जो कर रहे हैं सर वो HD में करो सर 360
In
पिक्सल का
HD,
दिखता नहीं सर
all the recordings will be in HD only. Are you the part of our paid class?
यस सर
Acha, fine. All right. So, okay, first of all, before I start, my voice is clear. Can you see me, guys, everyone?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Nice. So basically, the main agenda to start with this training, like we want to understand about the Oracle database administration. Okay. And now, obviously, like you want to start your career as a Oracle DBA, and most of the people um, are coming from the non-technical background, or maybe the people coming from technical background also, or maybe the people who are coming from technical background but they are thinking that, boss, I don't understand the programming language, right? So in such case, we can definitely look for the Oracle DBA, and this is the one which we are going to start. So when I'm starting my DBA career, you might have a questions like what I'm going to do as a DBA, what is my roles and responsibility. After 3-4 months of training, yeah, definitely I'll become a Oracle DBA and I'll start my career as a Oracle DBA. But before that, I want to understand that what is my responsibility, what I'm going to do as soon as I'm entering to the office, right? So let's start from the very beginning, like what is database, okay? So database is something, you are going to store your data, your transactional data. Now, what is meant by transaction? Just take an example. We have a offer which is coming from the e-commerce website from like Flipkart and Amazon, right? So, in India, like we have a big billion day, and Amazon also coming with the some some sort of discounts are coming in next 1 or 2 days. So when we have a huge discount, obviously you people are thinking about to purchase some product. Let's say I'm also thinking that recently the new phone has been released, that is called iPhone 16, and I am thinking that I want to purchase this iPhone 16. So what I will do, I'll go to the Flipkart, I'll apply the coupon code, and I'll make the transactions of 70-80,000 over there, right? I think it's cost around 90,000. So when I'm going to make the transaction of 90,000, the amount will be debited from my account and it will be credited to the Apple store, right? Mostly the Apple company. So when I'm doing these transactions, that transactions will be recorded to the database. What I mean to say, Flipkart is an application. Flipkart is a kind of application you consider at this point, and whatever transactions you are going to perform on Flipkart, that will be recorded under your Oracle database. So if I want to show you that in a graphical way, let's take an example. So I'm sharing my screen with all of you. Okay, here. Now let's say there is a user means the people like you and me. Okay, so I'm going to the Flipkart. Okay, this is my Flipkart application, Flipkart. So here I'm planning to purchase the iPhone, which is cost around 90,000, okay, in Indian rupees. So this Flipkart is internally connected to the database. So this is my database. Okay, Now, when you are saying that, okay, I want to purchase this iPhone and you are going to make the transactions, that transactions will be recorded under your database tables. Here, the transactions will be like, okay, there is a person called Ankush. He is paid 90,000 rupees for iPhone. So that details will be recorded under a database table. When this transaction is happening, all of your transactions, not only, see, you are not the one per customer. Thousands of people are going to connect to the Flipkart or Amazon and they are going to purchase some product. All their transactions will be recorded under this database table, under this database. Now this transaction is possible only if your database is up and running. If your database is up and running, then and only then you can make the transactions. See, sometimes you might have observed that whenever you are trying to make a transactions, sometimes what happen? Whenever you are trying to make a transactions, that transactions is getting failed, right? Maybe your bank's database is not responding. Your application is running, but whenever you are trying to make a transaction, your bank database is not running. That is the reason your transaction is not happening. So what is my responsibility as a DBA? I am not here to create this Flipkart website. No, this Flipkart website will be created by web developer. They are going to do that. I am here to talk about the database. This is my area, this database. So what is my responsibility as a DBA? To make sure that this database should be up and running 24/7. That is my responsibility. What is my responsibility as a DBA? To ensure that my database should be up and running 24/7. What is meant by 24? Means if it is the morning, afternoon, night, anything, my database should be up and running. Whether it is a Saturday, Sunday, Monday to Sunday, all day it should be up and running. That is the reason you will find that we will be available 24/7 also. So what is my responsibility as a DBA? To ensure that this database should be up and running 24/7. That is my first responsibility. And for that, we are going to learn about the database administration course. The people who make sure that this database should be up and running. Up and running means it should be started always. We called it as a database administrator. Now this Flipkart, he has a multiple options. Like, do you think that he is going to use Oracle only? No, he has a multiple options. He can use the options like Oracle database. He can use PostgreSQL. He can use MySQL. He can use SQL Server. Many databases are available in the market. Okay, just like if I want to purchase any mobile phone, I have a multiple options are available, right? So I can go with the iPhone, I can go with the multiple options, right? Similar way, when I want to go with the multiple options, I can go with the any other options also. But most of the time, when you are talking about the banking system means, let's take an example of SBI Bank. Let's take an example of your HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, IndusInd Bank, all these bank. Okay, so when you are talking about these banks now, they mainly refer and they try to use the Oracle database only. They try to use this Oracle database to store their data. Okay, so what is my responsibility as a DBA? The main responsibility as a DBA to ensure that my database should be up and running 24/7. That is my main responsibility. What is my responsibility as a DBA? To ensure that my database should be up and running 24/7. Now those clients who are using Oracle database, so you are responsible to handle Oracle database. So you will be calling it as Oracle DBA. Those clients who are using PostgreSQL database, they will be calling it as a PostgreSQL DBA. Those people who are using MySQL, they are calling it as a MySQL DBA. and then we have SQL Server DB also. A lot of DBS profile are available, not just Oracle. But if you are asking me which is the database mainly useful specific to the banking where critical applications are there, then I would say then definitely people will go for the Oracle, and that we called it as a Oracle DBA. So you are going to start your career as a Oracle DBA very soon, okay? And we are responsible to make sure that my database should be healthy. There should not be any issue with my database. These are our first responsibility. I'll talk about the another responsibility, what is our roles and everything. But before I proceed, did you understand, guys, whatever we have discussed till now? Are you able to understand? Can you please use the chat option?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes,
All right. Mayuri Singh, yes, Binod, Kunal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, I understood.
Okay.
yes, sir.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Very clear.
So the next thing will be your, okay, like how we can start your career as a DB. Okay, so main responsibility will be your, okay, I want to start my career as a DBA, but what is the roadmap? Okay, what is the roadmap to start a career as a DBA? What are all things I need to understand if I want to become Oracle DBA? So if you want to start your career as a Oracle DBA, the roadmap is very simple. You need to understand about the SQL. What is SQL? Structure query language, right? People are calling it as a structure query language. Okay, but I'll give you another definition. See, normally if you want to create any website, let's say I want to create any website. So if you go and if you go here and if you check our website, so in order to create this website, we have used some language, right? We have used some language. So this website we have created in PHP language. There is a language called PHP. We have used that in order to create this website. Similar way, if I want to create a database, let's say I want to create this database, I want to create some tables. So whenever I want to communicate with the database, whenever I want to do some interaction with the database, I need some language. When we both are talking to each other, like I'm giving some lecture to you, you are listening me, we need a language, right? So currently I'm using this English. In my Hindi batch, I'm using Hindi, right? So basically these are our language, right? These are our language. And whenever I want to pass on any message, we need some language. Similar way, whenever I want to discuss with the database, we need that language, and that language is SQL. So SQL is a structure query language mainly useful for the interaction with the database. We called it as a database management also. Whenever I want to do the database management, for that we need a language, and that language is SQL. Now this is a generic language, guys, irrespective of any database. Like you take an example of Oracle, MySQL, PostgreSQL, SQL Server, any other database. For all the database, there is a generic language is there, that is called SQL. So irrespective of any database administration you are going to learn in future, let's say you are becoming Oracle DBA or PostgreSQL DBA also, you need to start from SQL. Then you need to understand about the Linux. Now what is Linux? See, if I want to install Oracle database, Oracle is a software, right? Normally, let's say this is my Windows 11 machine. Currently I am using Windows 11 machine, and on my Windows 11 machine I have installed a Zoom software, I have installed Microsoft Office software. So this is my operating system, and on the top of operating system we have installed these different software, right? This is my operating system, and on the top of this is my operating system, and on the top of my operating system we have installed the software, correct? We have installed the software. Similar way, I have one more software which I need to use, and that software we called it as a Oracle software. So Oracle is a database, but it is a software only. Oracle is a database, but it is a software only. Where it is installed, we are not using Windows 11 normally in real-time production environment. We can use a server like Windows Server also. We can use Windows 11 and Windows Server are different. It is created by Microsoft only, but we call it as a Windows Server. We can use Linux Server. So most of the time you will find people are using Linux Server. Now, in order to use this Linux server, let's say you are going to install your database. This is called database. Whenever you are going to install database on the top of Linux, you should have a knowledge about SQL, which is useful for database. You should have knowledge about the Linux also, which is your operating system. What I mean to say, let me repeat it one more time. I want to install my database. But this database will be installed on Linux operating system. And for that, you need to understand the knowledge about Linux also. You need to understand the knowledge, you need to understand the commands related to the Linux also. So there are different commands out there. See, the operating system which I'm using right now, this is a Windows 11 machine. If I want to create folder, I'll simply right click and I'll say new folder. I'll go click on new and folder. The folder will be getting created. But are you going to create a folder in this way in Linux operating system? No, you are not going to do that. If you want to create a folder in Linux operating system, you need to use Linux command. What you need to use? You need to use Linux command. So this is my screen. This is coming from my, this is my screen, which is coming from my Oracle DBA class only. So see here, I have used some of the Linux command. I have used some of the SQL command also. This is the one. We are going to understand this one by one, slowly. Don't worry about that. We will see that one by one in future classes. Okay. So what I mean to say, if you want to start your career as a DBA, the roadmap is, first of all, you need to understand about SQL. We need to understand about the Linux, and then we can understand about the technology called Oracle DBA. This is the roadmap if you want to become Oracle DBA. This is the roadmap. And in this class, we are going to cover not only just DBA, we are starting from very basic, so that any person who is coming from non-technical background also, he will be able to understand it very well. So we'll start from the SQL, then Linux, and then we will start with the Oracle DBA. This is the flow which we are going to learn throughout our training. Are you able to understand, everyone, till now, whatever we discussed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Everyone?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Sounds good.
Okay. So before I start all these practicals and everything, since it is our first class, I don't want to make it more complicated and more technical. But before we proceed from the next session, those people who are watching me for the first time, so I want to tell you that we are starting this Oracle DBA training. So you consider that this is our first class, and from tomorrow we are going to start with our training. Okay, we are going to start with our continuous training. So we will start from SQL, Linux, and then Oracle DBA. Okay, so still, if you have any questions, queries, anything, please feel free to ask me about this. Okay, before that, I'll tell you the perks which is available with this training. The most important thing is, along with this training, you will get the support also. Now, what is meant by support? Support means, let's say I'm taking a training, and after the class, you got some issue. So you can just send a message saying that I have this trouble when I'm doing the installation. Send us the message. We will take your control and we will fix the issues. That level of support we have. Okay, that is the first thing. Second thing is, all the sessions will get recorded also. So after the class, you will get the recording, and you can access that recording through laptop or through Learnomate app. Both the options are available. Okay, so you can access this recording through laptop or through your mobile phone also. That is second thing. After the training, once we are done with the training, Learnomate is also responsible for you to make a resume. We will help you with the resume preparations. We will conduct the mock interviews. Like, let's say before you go to the actual interview, you want to understand that what type of questions they will ask. So we will conduct mock interviews also, and then we will help you with the interview preparations also. So we are going to cover the concepts like, project, what you need to discuss about when you go for an interview. You definitely explain about the project. So what is your real roles and responsibility, what are the things you have done, the troubleshooting, everything we are going to discuss along with the training, even after the training also. Apart from this, let's say you got some questions which you think that I'm not aware about that. Let's say you got some questions which you think that we have not covered in the syllabus, or you want the answer of that questions. Please feel free to send us that interview question. We will record it and we will provide you the solution of that interview questions also. We will do that. Okay, and we will take care of that. Those people who do not have a laptop with good configuration, let's say you are thinking that I do not have a laptop with 8 GB RAM. For this practice, we need 8 GB RAM. And if you think that we do not have a laptop with 8 GB RAM, I have only 4 GB RAM, we will help you with the lab access also. So this lab access is completely free of cost, and this is additional perk you are getting it along with this training. Okay, so we are here to help you out, and we ensure that you will get placed. Another important thing is we have a dedicated placement team is there, HR team is there. They usually get discussed with the companies, and we share the vacancies with our students to ensure that these people will get selected also. Okay, but again, this is all depending upon your efforts, even my efforts also. So this is like a mutual understanding. Okay, so we try our best to make sure that, and that is the reason like we have a base name for the specific to the database site throughout the, like, you check anywhere, and that is the reason we have thousands of followers on our YouTube channel. Right now we have around 58,000 followers, subscriber on a YouTube channel. On my LinkedIn I have around 10,000 plus followers. Insta also we have around I think Instagram I have around 24,000 followers, and all these things are there. Okay, yeah, please proceed with your questions, whatever you have. So I'll discuss about that.
Yeah, hi Ankush.
So
The training timing is only one time, sir. Yeah,
Hello.
another time.
there are two timings are there. Okay, so we have two batches are there, three batches are there actually. This is my morning batch, which we are starting from today only. You consider that this is my first class. We have another batch which is a Hindi Oracle DBA. We take it in Hindi, especially for the people who understand Hindi language. So we have other timing is available, that is like offline or online. You can join both the way. So that timing is afternoon 12 o'clock. Okay, afternoon. One more batch is there, that is in the evening 8:30 p.m. IST. 8:30 p.m. Okay, रात को 8:30 बजे. That timing is also there.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, my question is, I mean, PostgreSQL SQL will also cover in this batch, because as you mentioned yesterday, like, I mean, in evening only Postgre DBA will cover, like.
So you are the part of Oracle DBA or PostgreSQL?
PostgreSQL actually.
Though then what we have done, like, this is a SQL Linux training, because this part is common for PostgreSQL and Oracle also. Okay, so PostgreSQL batch is different one, but for SQL and Linux this is a common timing, and Oracle I'm saying.
So PostgreSQL and Oracle SQL is same, like?
No. Oracle database administration is different. PostgreSQL database administration is different. But in both the administration, two things are common. One is SQL and Linux. Okay.
Okay, so a SQL query will be remains same.
Yes, SQL and Linux will be covered in this class. So your PostgreSQL batch also can join this training.
Okay, okay. So around all command are same like.
Everything is same.
Okay. Thank you.
SQL and Linux kind of generic, guys. Like if you are starting your career as a developer, like web developer, Java developer, or data engineer, data analyst, SQL and Linux is a kind of generic, I would say. It can be, it is like applicable for everyone. Okay. So we do not have something Linux command different for PostgreSQL or data engineer. It is the same command. Okay. Yes, please.
Yes, yes. I have, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead. No problem.
Yes, I have a Mac computer, and I'm not sure if the tool that will be installing, I'll have an issue with that, please.
No,
If
you
there's
can do
any.
that even if you have a Mac operating system or MacBook, no problem. For Linux, we can install Oracle VirtualBox, okay? And on the top of it, we are going to install our Linux operating system. We can do that, okay? We will help you with
Okay, okay, thank you.
Sir, Hindi classes available online.
which classes. Hindi classes are
Oracle
also
DBA.
available online as well as offline, both, okay?
Okay.
Both are.
I have another question, please.
Yes.
I started my career as data analyst, so regarding the SQL, I know a little bit few commands. So in case if someone wants to move a little bit faster, did you guys put the tools in the Lemonade application so it can move a little bit faster if it's
We can do
possible?
that. So if you want to go little fast now, we can give you access of our last batch, and you can go through all the recordings also. Okay. And while going through the recordings, if you stuck somewhere or you need support, let us know. We will help you with that. And parallelly, you can join these live classes also.
Okay, thank you. Great. Bye.
Hi, sir.
Yes.
Sir,
When will the Hindi batch get started?
No, I didn't hear that. What you said?
When will the Hindi batch get started?
Which batch? Oracle DBA?
Oracle DBA Hindi batch.
We are starting from today only. Today is the first class. Tomorrow will be second class.
Asking about Hindi class.
Sir, Hindi batch कौन?
हिंदी बैच ना हिंदी वाला अभी क्या है ना, हिंदी में एक बैच ऑलरेडी स्टार्ट हुआ है. मतलब we need to check the timings because one batch is currently going on. So unless and until we are not finishing that batch, we cannot start the next batch. Okay. So the timing or date is not fixed yet. Okay. We are still working on it. Okay. But right now we already have one batch, but we have covered like a lot of things under that batch. Okay. So what I would suggest, like, you join this batch, okay, and you can repeat that Hindi batch also. We have that flexibility. What I mean to say, if you are the part of this batch, you can join any other batch of Oracle DBA. The means in that duration I'm saying, okay, any batch. So you can be the part of this batch, and as soon as we are going to start our Hindi batch, you can be the part of that Hindi batch also. There is no additional charges for that.
Okay, sir.
hi, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Any relation between DBA and cloud, sir?
Cloud we are not covering with this training. If you want to understand about the cloud, we have separate batches are there, like
No, sir. Any relation between both? मतलब relation है कुछ sir? आप DBA करके आगे जाके cloud अगर पढ़ा तो कुछ मतलब इसे है क्या?
See, this Oracle database you can install it on cloud also. Okay. But I'll discuss about that in future classes. And right now, I don't want to comment anything. The people will get confused. Okay, we'll discuss about that in future.
Hi, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
Prof. I want to ask a question. Yes, I want to ask a question related to this question before I ask my question. Because I think you said we'll be installing the virtual machine with mobile extend or something like that.
Hmm.
But I think unless I'm mistaken, I think most company, I don't know, I'm not sure if most company at this time also use mobile extend. The other companies, I would say most company use AWS Cloud with the EC2 instance.
Mm-hmm.
You can create a virtual machine from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, instead of using that, so I'm not mistaken. So
Now we can do that. If you want to install Oracle database, we can do it on Oracle Cloud also, or we can use EC2. But that is like a payable. Why we are not using EC2? Because we need to pay the additional charges for that. Now, see, we can afford it, but we have a students who are coming from different background, so they cannot afford to use the cloud. You got my
okay,
point, right? If I'm
yeah,
asking
sure.
them to create a EC2 instance and then install the Oracle database, most of the time the people don't have the credit card also, so
Okay,
that is an extra overhead for us. Anyway, the
yes,
the the practice, we are going to do the same thing. We are going to use the same command. So that is the reason we use this offline mode, that is Oracle VirtualBox.
yes, you're right. Thank you.
Hi, sir.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sir, my age is 38 and I'm from commerce background. So
Hmm.
there is any chance to getting job in Oracle?
Now, I have seen many people are able to do that. Okay. But again, like, you need to twist your experience little bit. If you're trying as a fresher, it is not possible. But yeah, if you're going with some 4 or 5 years of experience as a DBA, you can definitely start your career as a Oracle DBA. But again, you need to push yourself. You need to take the things seriously, and
Okay,
yeah, you can do that. Okay, there is no, because I have seen the people who are getting selected even after the huge gap also in our institute. We have done that.
Okay, so the age was is not an issue.
The age should not be like, see, 38 means it's not that age, man. You are still young.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
sir. Thank you.
Hello.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, Nirmal here.
yes, Nirmal.
Yeah, I passed in 2007 batch. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
2007 batch, computer science. And I worked as Oracle DBA for 1 year. After that, I dropped the job and doing a business for still now. Right now, 16 years of doing a business. I want to able to come again to this. It is possible?
Yeah, it is. See, as I said, like, see, everything is possible. There is no problem. See, you guys need to understand that in IT, there are two kind of technologies are there. One is like a programming, another technology is your administration. I would not
Okay.
prefer to go for the programming, because programming is something you need to understand the logic. That logic will not, you will not understand it as soon as we are done with the training. Let's say we have a training called Java developer. Now, if you are coming from non-technical background or you have a gap, if I'm asking you to complete this Java course, and after that you will understand about the programming, then that is completely wrong. That is not correct actually. The people
Okay.
will often tell you that Java is easy or Python is easy. You can go for testing. The people will ask you, but it is not correct. The technologies like Java, data engineer, all, or data science, these technologies require you to understand about the programming, and programming is something which will not understand within 3 months of course. It required patience, lot of practice, and then you'll understand it. Now, coming back to this technology like Oracle DBA or any database administration, the good thing is here you do not write down a single line of code. It's kind of I would say administrative activities. Okay, repetitive kind of work, I would say. So it is quite
Okay.
easy for you to understand this technology. Okay, so if you are
Okay.
putting your efforts and just follow the instruction what we are providing, I have seen many people, or especially ladies also, they are able to successfully start their career even after the gap, like marriage, kids, and everything. They have done that. and you can see all these things on our YouTube channel also.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, please.
Yeah, sir, just want to know that whether are the classes will be on the weekends or on the daily basis?
Daily basis. So we are going to take it from Monday to Thursday.
The same time?
Same time, correct?
Are the notes will be provided on the
Yeah,
group?
yeah. Notes and everything will be provided. Okay.
Okay.
You will get the
Hello.
PDFs, recordings, support, mock, resume, projects, everything. Yes.
Hello, sir.
And
In
notes will be
the
provided.
in dedicated support, there will be like no unlimited opportunities. No? Like there will be no number. Like you should give 3 interview. Afterwards, you won't
No, no,
get like.
not like that. No, not like that. No, not like that.
And 3 months notice period, it won't be a problem.
It is a problem for everyone, okay, including me also. But we need to tell him that we do not have 3 months of notice period. You need to tell
For
him for
getting
1 month
first
only.
opportunity. Okay.
This is like a big problem in overall IT industry. Yes, please.
Oh, hello, Ankush Sir.
Yes.
So notes will be given along with the lectures or after the lectures or end of the
Yeah,
course.
yeah. All the commands which I'm going to fire now, everything is already as a part of notes. Not only no recordings, you will get the PDF notes also.
Okay, I mean after the lecture or end of the course. What will be the
No, no, along with the course only, along with the lecture only.
okay. After the lecture, you will be provided the notes.
Yes.
Okay.
So there is a question like, are we going to cover RAC DB and Golden Gate as well? No, we are not going to cover RAC DB and Golden Gate with this training. RAC and Golden Gate are the separate trainings. So if you are interested, you can fill up the form and we will help you with the RAC DB and Golden Gate training also.
Hello.
Yeah, guys, you
Hello,
can
sir.
fill up the form which is available in the chat options. Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, my sister is passing 2020 in chemical background, sir.
Hmm.
She know about everything in IT, sir. Can she doing in DB?
Like I'm saying the same thing, everyone can start their career as a DB.
Okay.
Oh.
Sir, and how to manage that gap, sir? 2020 to 25 means in 4 5 years.
We'll discuss about that. Please fill up the form. We will call you and we'll discuss internally.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Prof. Regarding the support that you were talking about, I saw the number on the chat. And what is the process of having the support? Do we go through the application online or we go with the WhatsApp?
Now we are going to create a WhatsApp group. That is a close WhatsApp group will be there. I'll be there. My support team will be there. Our placement team will be there. Everyone will be the part of that group. Whenever you have any issues, just take a screenshot, send it to the WhatsApp group, and my support team, they will take your control and fix the issue. Okay.
So it will be the WhatsApp group where with our student we can interact, right? Because
Yeah.
otherwise we have we can.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there is a question
Thank you.
like, okay, what we are going to cover. So
Hello.
those people who are understand it, try
Hello.
to understand. Just give a minute, okay? So we are going to cover the topics like Oracle database installation, server installation. Then we have listener, table spaces, RMAN backup, table space management, export import. Then we have these are all core DBA concept. In advance, we are going to cover patching, upgradation, shell scripting, OEM, performance tuning. Everything will be, even your data guard also get included. Okay, all these things will be covered. Everything will be covered except RAC, because RAC is a separate course. Okay, everything will be covered.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, sir. Mayuri here.
Yes, tell me.
Actually, sir, I have 4.8 years of experience, but if I'm thinking to switch, then I need to put 5 years of experience or 3 years, because I have only worked 10 months in Oracle DBA.
Try
On that
3
basis,
years now. Don't go for more than 3 years. And the rest of the
okay.
experience you can show it as like whatever you were doing. Okay.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Sir, I recently completed my BTech in IT. Sir, it is easy to get a Oracle DBA job as a fresher.
Oracle DBA as a fresher?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, many
And
of.
I have no prior experience in IT field. Listen, because I recently graduated
See, if you see our past
2025.
student now, if you see, and if you guys are following us on YouTube channel, you might have seen we have people who are a fresher and now they are working as a DBA. Okay, so it's definitely possible. See, I I was a fresher also, right? Somewhere, some or other day. Do you think that I got directly 12 years of experience without becoming a fresher? So everyone is kid at the age. Okay, so yeah, definitely you can go for it.
Yeah, hi,
Okay.
Charan here.
Yes. Yes,
See,
Charan.
yeah, already I'm working as a DBA in Oracle. But so I want to know, I much seen your videos on YouTube, so that I'm much interested to learn. But why you are not including in the rack also?
The
See,
reason behind
as
that,
of now, 1 minute. As of now, if you search in the job through Oracle DBA, so they are asking to rack and as a core DBA, but you are only teaching that core DBA, but it's you are going to costing in the rack also the separate cost and cloud also separate cost. So why
correct.
you not including core and rack in same cost? Go with the cloud is different cost, na?
So are you going to say as how to run the business?
No, not that one. See, many people are attending your classes. I read in your YouTube channel also, watch the video. But why you people are charging separate cost for rack only?
So that is my business, na.
Okay, if the people are learning in the only for core DBA, they won't get much interviews, right? That's what I know. I feel like is there any chance to give it the rack also including same cost?
See, you guys need to understand that the Oracle DBA itself is going for 3 months. Okay. Now, if I'm including my rack will go for 2 months. Okay. So the overall batch will go for how many months? 5 months. Okay. Sometimes it goes for 6 months also. Sometimes. Just take an example of Diwali vacation. Correct. Now Diwali, everyone want to go. Especially your Diwali is a big festival. Everyone want to go. So in that case, the batch will go for 6 months. That is first thing. Now why we are not covering? Because the batch duration will be 6 months, and in my experience, because I conducted around 81 batches, the people interest will be going down and down, down and down as soon as the duration is going more and more. Nowadays the people are not the one who are watching for 1 hour of video. The current student, when I see the mentality of current student, they are a real student. Real means they like shorts, they like insta reels, they want to understand the concept in 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 60 seconds. They do not have a patience to sit into the class for 6 months. That is the one thing. Another problem is that now the people who are coming from non-technical background, see, you are a DBA, that is okay, but everyone is not DBA here. We have a people coming from commerce background, BSc, BCA. Now for them it is quite difficult to understand Oracle DBA concept itself, because they are listening it for the first time. Now if I'm adding Oracle rack, they will not be able to digest the Oracle rack concept, and everything will be going over and over, and they will not understand single concept also. Now I'm considering the fresher people, the people who are having 2 years of experience. They can get a job based on the Oracle DBA only, because it's not just a core DBA. We are covering data guard, OEM, ASM, patching, upgradation, shell scripting, and performance tuning also. Everything is included. It don't consider that this is just a core DBA. We do not have rack. As I told you, the reason behind that, this is the reason. Now we can have a rack, 6 months I can run the batch, but these are all the problems which we have faced in our past. That is the reason we covered rack as a separate batch. Now rack is not compulsory for everyone. Rack is only important for the people who are showing 2+ years of experience. And if you are saying that without rack you will not get job below 2 years, then you are absolutely wrong. We have many people, and we can show that people also, those got selected without rack also. But if you are showing 2+, 3+, you need to understand rack also. Okay, that is the main reason. So there are two reasons are there. I'll be very honest with everyone. First reason is the student will not interested to take a class for 6 months. See, initially we have a lot of people in the class, but as soon as we are done with the first month, second month, third month, in third month I will see that very less people will be there in my class, and these are the people who are going to select as a DBA. You understand everyone what I'm trying to say? Everyone, I hope you people understand.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, sir.
Hello, Ankush.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Is there any going on batch on RAC, or I mean you are planning?
RAC batch just now we finish, like I think 10 days back only we finish. Our next batch mostly I think after the Diwali only,
Okay.
because Diwali we will have a gap and I don't want like normally a gap, so mostly after the Diwali only. So you people can enroll now and be the part of that RAC batch. You can take the recording access also till the time we start our new batch.
Hello, sir.
Ankush,
That we need to pay. Hello.
Yes, Mayuri.
So we'll get that in same course, access, RAC access.
No, that is what I say. Okay.
Okay.
RAC is a separate batch. Okay.
Actually, sir, I need to put 3 years of experience, so I need to learn RAC as well. So can you provide me the access?
You can discuss with sales what they will say.
Okay.
hello, Ankush. One question.
Yes.
As you mentioned, like if we will join the course, so we for 1 year we can join any batches, like correct. So if suppose we enroll for the RAC batch, so for the I mean after Diwali to the next Diwali we will part of that course, correct?
No, okay, let me repeat it one more time. The recording access will be available for 1 year. Okay. So 1 year you will get the recording access. Batch you can join anything, but that is the immediate batch only we are allowing, not all the batches. Let's take an example. You people have joined this Oracle DBA batch, okay, and because of certain issues you are not able to join this batch, okay, join this batch. So you can join our next batch also, Oracle DBA batch. But if someone is coming after 6 months or 8 months or 10 months, we will not allow that, because for every after one batch we are increasing the fees. Those people who are my old student, they know that we started in very less cost, and because every batch we add on something, we add new things, okay, so we keep increasing the cost normally. Okay, now maybe you are joining with some cost, now in the next batch you will find that the cost will be different. Okay, so we are allowing the people to repeat the batch, but next immediate batch only. Okay.
So so I mean like 1 year we can join, and just the last batch of the RAC, can we get access for the learning point of view? I mean,
You can get that, you can get that, you'll get it.
okay, thank you.
Fine guys, I think I have explained all of your query.
One question, Ankush.
Yes.
Sorry, actually, I was waiting from past few minutes because everyone is asking.
No.
So you are into Oracle DBA from past 12 years, right? So just have a question. So recently, PostgreSQL is a database which is mostly booming in the databases, right? So according to your experience, which one would you suggest for a fresher? I'm a fresher. I'm from civil engineering background, and I'm a master's graduate from Webster University in United States. So right now I'm attending from United States to attend your class.
Okay.
So just want to know, like, which one would be the better opportunity? Like either a PostgreSQL would be the best to choose.
See,
The
I'll tell you
database.
in my experience, like you will be in a situations even after some years, you need to understand both the databases. See, nowadays if you look for the IT industry, people are looking for the resource who is having a knowledge about the multiple database.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yes.
normally what I do now, where to use PostgreSQL, where to use Oracle. Oracle is quite famous, especially for the banking system, where critical applications are there. What is the problem with the PostgreSQL? PostgreSQL is completely free of cost, and anything which is free of cost, you will not get the support, right? Now, we conduct a lot of free sessions, but if someone is asking for technical issues, or if someone is saying that, can you please fix my issue? We don't do that, right? Because that session is free of cost and thousands of people are joining us normally. So it is quite difficult to provide the support to everyone. Similar way, PostgreSQL is completely free of cost. So if you got some issues in your PostgreSQL database, let's say you got some bug, who is going to solve that? As a DBA, I'm not able to do that because that is a programming level of bug. I cannot do that. So we do not have anyone who will provide me support. We have a support, third party supports are there, like your EDB support is there. But again, like, that support is also not free of cost. You need to pay the charges. Okay. Now for a critical application, like if you're saying that SBI or ICICI Bank, they cannot afford the downtime. So they normally prefer to go with the Oracle database only. Those applications which are not that critical, they will normally use PostgreSQL as a database. So both databases are famous in the market. Oracle is like kind of license-based software, normally used by all the banking sector, and that is the reason it has a good demand from so many years also. So don't worry about that. Oracle is best. Now, if you understand the Oracle database, I can assure you that you can understand PostgreSQL very, very easy. So you put your resume with two databases. One is license-based software, which is your Oracle. Another is open source software, which is your PostgreSQL. So the people who are having a knowledge of both these databases now, they are earning like anything. So that is the best profile to start your career as a DBA. Okay. So you can start with the Oracle, and later on you can think about learning about the PostgreSQL also. Okay. Because going with the one database is not something which you are going to, show something extra to the interviewer.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, PLSQL and PostgreSQL are different.
PLSQL is different. PLSQL is normally used by a developer. Okay.
Hello.
PostgreSQL is a database.
Hello.
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, I want to learn some fast. So can you provide me accessibility of the last session recording lecture?
You'll get it. Okay. Just talk to the sales team. They will provide you.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. I'm having 4 years experience, but in support role. So
Application
should I
support.
put, correct, application support. So should I put like 2 years, like you said, now you don't have RAC knowledge. So what should I do? Like,
And
should I learn it?
So start with the Oracle DBA. No need to join as of now. Okay. I'm not saying, and I'm not forcing you to join now only. Join later on. Okay. Start with the Oracle DBA. Show some 2.5 years of experience. Okay. And then if you think that you want to understand RAC, you can do that later. Okay. Start with
Later stage.
Later stage.
Thank
you. Ankush, one question. Like this PostgreSQL database also support the NoSQL?
PostgreSQL database is a database now, and NoSQL is a different database. Like you have MongoDB and all. Okay, these are different databases.
Okay.
Fine, guys. Yeah, thank you so much for listening me, and I hope you have enjoyed the session. So let's do one thing. Let's start the session from tomorrow. We are starting with the Linux. Okay, so you guys can join from tomorrow. And please fill up the form which is available in the chat options. You can also call us on the number which is available in the chat option, and we will provide you all the details. Okay. And we are starting this from tomorrow. Okay.
So it is mandatory to fill that form because we have paid member.
No, those people who are already the part of, no need to do that. Okay. If they are already paid.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ankush, one last question. Like, if we will enroll for the RAC database batch, and we want like old, recording, just one last. So we will get the access of lab as well in that.
You'll get it. Okay. You'll get it.
Okay. Thank you.
You'll get it.
Hello, sir. Just sorry,
Yes.
last question.
Yes.
Sir, myself Shweta, sir. I have experience like 6 years of experience into IT. So I have a career gap also, almost 7 years of it. So it's like after doing this Oracle DBA batch, that I have to do the certification or like RAC for to being a strong more into it. So what I have to do it? The certification part or like
So don't go with
to
the
get into
certification as of now, because certification and all, like you can do it from your uh, office money only. You can use that money. Okay.
okay.
Normally it will be reimbursed from the office only. Okay. So don't spend your money on. You can spend that money. You can spend that money on your RAC training. Okay.
RAC. Okay. So I just want to get into again to this field. So that's what it. So which one I have to take it? That's what.
No, you see, the people should not directly start with the RAC. Okay. You will not understand anything. The funda is very clear. Start with the Oracle DBA, then RAC. Okay.
Okay.
Start with the Oracle DBA, then RAC. Okay. That's how we do. Okay.
So Ankush, in like RAC labs, we will get like all the setup like 2 nodes like this.
You will get it. You'll get it.
So in case of some wrong command, suppose fire from my end and it is corrupted database.
Nothing, no problem. We'll take care of that. Okay.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. Bye bye. Any question last? Anyone have before I leave?
Like, sorry. So, like, we are starting with the Linux, not from SQL.
We'll start Linux or SQL. Anything is fine. Okay. At the end, our main goal is Oracle DB only. Okay.
Okay, sure, no problem.
We'll see. Okay. As per the mood.
Okay, no.
Thanks. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Bye bye. Let's connect tomorrow.
Hello, sir.
And we'll see. Yes, Krishna or Raj.
Sir, what are the facilities are you providing the labs?
What are the facilities means? What facilities you are looking for?
What do you exactly provide in your labs?
Lab means like you will get this Oracle DBA setup. You can install your Oracle DBA setup. You can do all your activities on your lab. We will provide you server access. You just take a remote and just do the practice. Okay.
Okay.
Chalo. Thank you guys. Bye bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.